Hi everyone, it's Marlene. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I thought I'd introduce you to Peabody. This is my little Peabody. She is a 6-year-old Yorkie. She weighs 2.5 pounds, and you're going to hear her barking next on Saturday's video. So I thought I'd introduce you to her. Isn't she the cutest thing ever? Oh my gosh. Yes, you are. And if you know my daughter-in-law, Christy, and you've met her dog, Annabelle, Annabelle is Peabody's mother. So, yeah, aren't you cute? Yes, you are. And she knows she is cute. She is spoiled to pieces. Anyway, I thought you'd like to meet her, since you're going to hear her on Saturday. I've had a lot of questions about my favorite foundations. Many of you ask me, because I do wear different foundations throughout the videos, and I thought I'd just come out here and I'd let you know what my favorite foundations are at the moment, because that could very well change. It was quite difficult narrowing it down to just 5 foundations, but I wanted to really close in on the ones that I reach for the most. I'll leave my very favorite for last. All the foundations that I use are full coverage. Full coverage foundation isn't your thing, then this video may not be for you, and I totally understand. I prefer the full coverage foundation because of all the dark spots on my face, and a light to medium coverage just doesn't offer that coverage that I need. For a foundation to make that list for me, something that I really reach for, I have certain criteria to it. One of them, it has to last no less than 8 hours. My foundation has to look good. I don't like it to break up around my nose area, which is where it usually starts breaking. If it oxidizes a little bit, it doesn't really matter to me that much, just because I have a deeper complexion and I could pretty much get away with a foundation going that little bit deeper. So that doesn't really bother me. I don't like it to look shiny. I have normal skin. I live in a climate where there is high humidity. So I don't like to wear a foundation that is going to look oily. That I really don't like. And I don't like it extremely matte either, because I feel that, at least on me, it goes right into my fine lines and wrinkles. So I steer away from something that is too matte. I want it to look, at the end of the 8 to 10 hours, I want it to look as close to flawless as it did when I first applied earlier in the day. So here's what I have. These are my favorites. This is not considered a foundation. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Plus, and this is the bronzer one. So definitely the CC Plus. If you have a fair complexion, the other ones will probably work just as well for you. I don't choose this one because it's a bronzer. I choose this one because of the shade, not because it offers more or less coverage. So if you have a fairer complexion, you'll probably want to go with the fair or the medium. The medium for me is way too light, so I steer away from it and I use the bronzer ones. Now, as far as foundation, I did want to add a foundation that was from the drugstore. And my favorite from the drugstore that I have found is the SuperStay Better Skin Foundation, and I just used this one in a recent video. I think it looks good, whether it's on camera, it's photography, and just regular day-to-day basis. Usually for school, I wear something like this. And that's something else I wanted to mention. When I go to work, is so out there that it looks like I am going to a party. It's not appropriate for me to do something like that. So I need it to be full coverage, and at the same time, I want it to look as natural as can possibly get in a full coverage foundation. While I'm on the subject of drugstore foundation, I just picked up this one today. It's what I am wearing, and it is the L'Oreal Infallible, and it's this one. I think this is the newer one of the two. I tried the other one. It was way too matte for me, and I thought, oh, what the hey, I'm going to pick it up, and this is in the shade 208. So far, I think it looks pretty good, but when I start editing, that's when I'm really going to know. So I don't know about this one yet. I don't know how it's going to last. And like I said, it's the first time that I use it, but I did want to let you know what I was wearing. The other foundation that I have been using for now close to 2 years, and I absolutely love this foundation. I love the finish to it. I love the lasting power. I think it looks so natural while still being full coverage, and it is the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. This foundation just looks so pretty, and even though it's a full coverage, you don't look like you have a cake face. It just looks really, really nice. I really like this one, and the color that I use in this one is Honey. This one will probably surprise you a bit since I said I don't like the cake face, and it is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I really like this foundation, and even though it is very full coverage, it does last a very long time. Looks beautiful in photography, looks beautiful on video. It's very easy to work with. You just need a very, very small amount of it. As you can see, it is quite thick, but if you apply it correctly, this foundation just looks beautiful. It really, really does. Does it oxidize? It oxidizes a little bit, but I use the shade 7.75, which is pretty dark, and I don't end up in an hour with a really dark face. It might turn a little bit, but nothing that I can't live with. I just love the finish on it. It is not extremely matte. It just leaves this flawless look on the face. And the last foundation, my number 5 that I have for you, and this has got to be my top favorite, my new top favorite foundation, and it is the Art Deco High Definition Foundation. This foundation just looks so incredibly flawless. The biggest downfall that I find in this foundation is the limited amount of shades that are available. If you are fair skin, if you have porcelain skin, then you'll definitely find your shade with this foundation. But if you are like me with an olive complexion, it's going to be a little bit harder. I purchased mine in number 20, and it's still a bit light for me. So what I did, I added some Pro Foundation Mixer by NYX. I just add like 2 drops, and it gives me my perfect shade. I love it. It lasts all day and then some, and it looks just as flawless when I apply it as when I take it off at night. Throughout the day, despite it being full coverage, it looks so natural, and it's lightweight. It is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. I think it is truly underrated. Not enough of us talk about this foundation, and I am so happy that I came across it, because so far this is on the top of my list. So those are my top 5 foundations. Let me know what your favorite foundation is. Maybe you use a foundation that I haven't tried, and I would love to, because I'm always trying foundation. I actually have probably about another 5 that are on the way, and I'll be trying. I'll let you know, I'll keep you posted on how this one from L'Oreal works for me. So far I've had it on for about 3 hours, and it looks okay, but you know what? 3 hours is not the same as 10 hours. So yeah, let me know which foundation you like. Let me know if you have tried any of these, if you like them, if you don't like them. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you all so much for taking a piece out of your day to spend with me. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I'll see you on Saturday, and don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.